The kitchen felt drained of air, as though every breath had been stolen, leaving behind a weight that pressed hard against my chest. Ellen stood at the counter, her hands gripping its edge so tightly her knuckles were pale. Her eyes didn't meet mine. They were fixed on a coffee mug sitting between us. A mug that didn't belong here. His mug. The one with the chipped handle and the faint lipstick mark that wasn't hers. "Sleep in the guest room until you apologize," she said quietly, her voice trembling but sharp enough to cut through me. Apologize? For what? My heart hammered as I tried to speak, but my mouth felt dry. "Ellen, Her glare stopped me cold. I could feel it. This wasn't about the trash or forgetting to pick up milk. This was something else. Something heavier. That mug had appeared last week, the morning after her book club ran late again. I'd noticed it then, sitting there like it belonged. When I asked, she laughed, too quickly, too brittle, and said a friend must have left it. I wanted to believe her. I told myself it was nothing, but that laugh stuck with me, a splinter that wouldn't come out. Now, under the harsh glow of the kitchen light, it mocked me from the counter. I leaned back against the fridge, the chill from the metal seeping through my shirt. My thoughts spiraled. Had I missed something? The perfume she'd started wearing again after years, the late nights, the phone always tilted away when she texted. I told myself I was overthinking. That marriage sometimes just drifted like this. But maybe I'd been ignoring the signs because the truth would destroy me. "Ellen," I said again, softer, "what am I apologizing for?" She didn't answer. She just picked up the mug, set it into the sink with a soft clink that echoed like a gunshot in the stillness. "You know," she whispered. The words hit harder than a scream. Maybe I did know. Maybe I just didn't want to believe it. That night, I lay in the guest room staring at the ceiling, the faint scent of her lavender candle filling the air. My mind kept replaying every odd moment from the past months, how she'd linger outside after coming home, how she'd smile at her phone more than at me, how she'd started saying girls' nights with friends I'd never heard of before. Every detail became evidence. By morning, the silence between us had solidified into something suffocating. When I walked into the living room, she was curled on the couch, eyes red, her phone clutched like a shield. "Please, Ellen," I said, my voice rough. "Talk to me." For a second, her expression softened. I saw the woman I'd married, the warmth, the gentleness, but it vanished in an instant. "You think I'm the one who is explaining to do?" she said coldly. I froze. What's that supposed to mean? "You've been distant, Mark. Gone. You think I don't feel it." Her tone was rehearsed, sharp, like she'd been waiting to throw it at me. I didn't know if she was trying to deflect or if I'd really been that absent. Maybe both. But before I could answer, something caught my eye, a silver glint on the coffee table. A keychain, heart-shaped, with 2 letters engraved on it. JT. My stomach turned. Whose is this? Her face went pale. Her mouth opened, but no sound came. That silence told me everything. "Ellen," I whispered, "who is JT?" She turned away, her shoulders trembling, and in that moment, I already knew the answer. "It's James," she said finally, her voice breaking. James, her co-worker, the one she'd mentioned in passing, always laughing too much when his name came up, the one who'd been at our barbecue last summer, smiling too wide, too friendly, the one I never thought twice about, until now. The room blurred around me as anger and disbelief collided inside my chest. I wanted to shout, to smash that mug, that keychain, everything, but all I could do was stand there, the metal pressing cold into my palm. "Why?" I choked out. She sobbed, apologizing over and over, but every word felt hollow, rehearsed. That night, I didn't sleep in the guest room. I didn't sleep at all. I left. The keychain stayed in my pocket. The mug stayed in the sink. I drove through the city with no destination, light smearing across the windshield as tears blurred my vision. My phone buzzed again and again, Ellen's name flashing. "I'm sorry. Please come home. We can fix this." I almost turned back. Almost. Then I saw it. On the passenger seat. Her scarf. Soft blue. I'd never seen it before. I lifted it to my face, and the scent hit me, cedar and musk. Not mine. My chest tightened until I could barely breathe. She'd been in my car. With him. That was the final crack. The one that broke everything. I drove to the lake where we had our first date. The place where we'd promised forever under the stars. The same stars shone above me now, indifferent and cold. I stood there, holding the scarf in my hands, then let it fall into the dark water. I watched it sink slowly, ripples spreading outward until the surface stilled. And just like that, the last piece of my trust disappeared with it.